We are in the northern city of Dan. That has been confirmed archaeologically. Historically, we know this is the tribe of Dan. And you can find out about that on your own time by going to Joshua 19, 40 to 48, and Judges 18, 18 to 31, which will document the tribe of Dan coming up here and conquering the city of Lachish. I want to focus a little bit more about the idolatry of Dan. In the blessings that Abraham gave to the 12 tribes, in Genesis 49:17, Abraham compares the tribe of Dan to a serpent. Genesis 49:17. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path that biteth the horse's heels, so his rider shall fall backwards. So Dan is associated with a serpent. And the serpent, we know from the scriptures, is a symbol of Satan. Now, in Judges chapter 18, 30 to 31, we read, "And the children of Dan set up graven image. And Jonathan, the son of Gershom, the son of Manasseh, he and his sons were priests to the tribe of Dan until the day of the captivity of the land. And they set them up Micah's graven image, which he made all the time that the house of God was in Shiloh." So they erected a pagan idol in the city of Dan. In 1 Kings 12, 28 to 30, we read, "Whereupon the king took counsel and made 2 calves of gold, and said unto them, It is too much for you to go up to Jerusalem. Behold thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And he set up one in Bethel, and the other he put in Dan. And this thing became a sin, for the people went to worship before the one, even until Dan." So there were 2 alternate places of worship. This was one of them. And this is the northern extent of the tribes of Israel. And then, now, prophetically, the tribe of Dan is going to forfeit their right to be evangelists during the tribulation period. There's 144,000 Jewish evangelists. If you read through Revelation chapter 7, you'll find 12 tribes from the tribe of Judah and so on and so forth. But you'll find that the tribe of Manasseh is missing and the tribe of Dan is missing. Well, the tribe of Manasseh is not really missing, because if you go to the book of Numbers, Ephraim and Joseph are used interchangeably. But what happened to the tribe of Dan? It is replaced by the tribe of Levi. And so the tribe of Dan is not going to be part of the 144,000 Jewish evangelists. Now, Revelation chapter 13, talking about the Antichrist and a false prophet, indicates that many Jewish people will be seduced by Satan's counterfeit Messiah. And I'm going to speculate here. I think the tribe of Israel, which will be most, will embrace the Antichrist the most, will be the tribe of Dan, because of their association with idolatry. Now, why am I saying this? Because you will find a certain cult say we're 144,000. And they'll dismiss the 12 tribes of Israel, saying this cannot be taken literally, because Manasseh or Ephraim is missing and the tribe of Dan is missing. It's not all bad news for the tribe of Dan, although they are disqualified from being one of the 144,000 tribes that will proclaim the gospel in the tribulation period. We find in Ezekiel 48, verse 1, talking of the Messianic age, it says, "Now these are the names of the tribes from the north end of the coast to the way of Hethlon, as one goes to Hamath, Hazar Enan, the border of Damascus, northward of the coast of Hamath, for these are his sides, east and west, a portion for Dan." So Dan once again will inherit this land during the Messianic age. And a very interesting thing is Ezekiel 48:32. It's talking about the millennial temple. And listen to what it says about the tribe of Dan. It says, "And at the east side, 4,503 gates, one gate of Joseph, one gate for Benjamin, and one gate for Dan." It would appear, it would appear from this passage that although the tribe of Dan will be involved in idolatry during the tribulation period, they will learn their lesson and will be given a place of honor during the millennial kingdom. In other words, God is not going to forget his promise he's made to the tribe of Dan. Even though they were involved greatly in idolatry, he's going to bless the tribe of Dan in the millennial kingdom. And how do I know that? What is the significance of the Eastern Gate? Anyone have an answer for that? What's the significance of the Eastern Gate?
Jesus comes into Jerusalem on the Eastern Gate.
Yes, the Eastern Gate is a place of honor. And the tribe of Dan will be situated by the Eastern Gate. God has not forgotten the children of Dan.